ceremony. Please number off ones and twos. Figure out who's ones and twos.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Clara Darlington, and I'd like to welcome you to Stadium High School's 2017 commencement ceremony. This ceremony is a celebration of the culmination of over 12 years of study for the students who will walk across the stage today. Each graduate deserves to enter the ceremony and receive his or her diploma with the full attention and respect of the audience. Each speaker, musical group, and performer deserves the same respect. Also, please remember to turn off the ringers on your cell phones. We understand that you are proud of your graduate and are excited for them today. However, out of respect for all graduates and families during this important occasion, please refrain from shouting out, whistling, using noisemakers, and/or throwing objects during the processional, ceremony, and recessional. At this time, please stand while we welcome our dignitaries, staff, and graduating class of 2017.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the duration of the posting of the colors by our Stadium High School NJROTC cadets and the playing of our Star-Spangled Banner by the Stadium Band. At this time, senior performers, please make your ways to your positions. Please be seated. Welcome to Stadium High School and the graduation of 2017. Woo! I am Kevin Ikeda, principal of Stadium High School. Please welcome to the stage Landon Mason, our ASB president, and Chelsea Olson, our senior class president.
Good afternoon. I'm Landon Mason, and I would like to give a few parting words to our graduating class of 2017. To begin, I think we as a class should give a round of applause to all the friends, family, and teachers who have got us where we are today. It's near impossible to accomplish something so great all alone, and these people have been with us through the entire journey. As we all go off on our own adventures through life, I hope that the way we have grown and learned together will help us through any and all hardships or obstacles that come our way. A good quote to always remember is, "Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come." This quote by Dwayne Johnson speaks into our experiences to getting to these seats today. It wasn't one big thing we did. It was 13 years, 180 days a year, and 7 hours at least of work to get us into these not so comfy but rewarding seats. And we made it. Now we are here, ready for greatness to come to us and ready to bring greatness to the rest of the world. If I look back at our class, I see an immensely active group that filled each sports team, club, and class with our contagious spirit and strength that will one day be shown throughout the entire world. I may not have befriended all of you guys or even met some of you, but I can honestly say I have no doubts as to what great accomplishments we will make in the future. Specifically us, class of 2017 from Stadium High School, will do good. I remember a few different things that made our class the best of the best. It was all in our persistence, endurance, and all-around fun-loving attitudes. First, of course, I have to mention the football team. In our 2014, 2015, and 2016 years, I don't think we ever did too hot, but once our class became seniors and filled the varsity team more than ever, we managed to make it to playoffs. Coincidence? It's very interesting how that all played out. I think that shows a lot about how much spirit our players had as we lost over and over and looked like a joke to some other teams, but in the end, we came back and we made it to playoffs. And I get it's not the same, but look where we are right now. We made it to the Dome. And then there was our junior takeover. We had many great, or at least clever, ideas that never seemed to fly with the staff for one reason or another. But in the end, we decided we would be more mature and we wouldn't do anything. We were better than all the years before us. We just had a normal school day like we were raised to do. Good job, guys. And then the most recent show of our great spirit was at our last ever pep assembly. We cheered and cheered for a certain teacher to come out and play a simple game of musical chairs. And he never came out, so what did we do? We cheered more and more. And it seemed like we couldn't be any louder. The man came out through the door, and it was absolute chaos. All of us were so pumped, getting weird looks from other classes and staff who had no idea what the heck was going on. And I think some of us didn't either, but we still cheered like crazy. And then he walked in, waved, and disappeared out the door again. So we didn't end up getting what we wanted, but it was just a show of how fun and great our class is when we are united. There is no greater power than unity, and as Abraham Lincoln once said, and in the end, it's not the years in your life that counts, it's the life in your years. And I think we can all agree that these 4 years spent together have been full of life and can never be forgotten. To my favorite class I've ever been a part of, do big things, go far places, and never forget to feed the tiger. Thank you all for making my high school experience one to remember.
Before I begin my speech, I would like to say thank you to all of those involved with my education during the past 4 years. I would like to say thank you to our teachers, our staff, our administration, and most importantly, I would like to say thank you to my parents. As I stand before you today, I see many excited, nervous, and sad faces. However, no matter what state you are feeling, just remember that you are in charge of your future. With that being said, if you want something in life, don't allow anybody or anything to stop you. You have the power to change what you want. All it takes is dedication and grit. Nobody is born with perfection. As a child, you can't control your home life or the struggles that you encounter. But it's not how you're brought into this world, it's how you leave. Some of our greatest athletes, leaders, and politicians didn't come from an easy upbringing. It's because they know the struggle, they've lived the struggle, and they're doing something about it. It's the people who take risk, challenge themselves, and always work on improvement. Those are the people that leave impacts on this world. And an impact doesn't have to be large. It can simply be a friend, a neighbor, a teacher. But as we all go through adulthood, an impact is what we should strive to leave on this world. Because the only person you can truly find success or failure in is yourself. As we're the next generation to come, there's one impact we can experience together, and that's the aspect of love. Love is the greatest emotion that can cause reconciliation, an aspect that was needed in the past, needed now, and will be needed in the future. Martin Luther King Jr. once stated, "We must develop and maintain the capacity to forgive. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. There is some good in the worst of us, and there's some evil in the best of us. When we discover this, we are less prone to hate our enemies." I am very hopeful of this generation. Through our power and knowledge, we have the ability to not let history repeat itself. This generation is prone to do amazing things for this nation and world. However, we must unite and learn to love. Love our surroundings and the people who walk this earth. As high school is coming to a close, I would hope that everyone could find one thing they loved about Stadium. The chapter dedicated to high school is turning a page, but we still have our memories to last. Just remember, we don't have to walk 6 flights of stairs to get to Mr. Grefstead or Mrs. Castor's room anymore. We don't have to retake Mr. McDougal's math test or sit through Mr. Ketta's magic tricks. And most importantly, we don't have to get dress coded by Miss Marshall. All good and bad things come to a close, and Stadium taught me that life keeps on going. No matter how much you loved or hated high school, it's over. However, if someone does say they didn't enjoy their high school experience, ask them, what did they do?
Good job, guys. Hey, thank you, Landon and Chelsea, well said. Please join me in welcoming Stadium's concert chorale under the direction of Kristen Emmert and Matthew Underwood, directors. Thank you for a wonderful performance. At this time, it's my honor to present the Stadium Top 20 students. Please make your way to the stage. Our top 20 students have earned the 20th highest cumulative GPAs in the class for 2017. They have each prepared a few words for you today. I'll check Mike.
My name is Kaylee Allen. I'm going to MIT next year, and my quote is from Confucius: "Wherever you go, go with all your heart."
My name is Sam Wheelock, and I will be attending University of Washington, and my quote is by Atticus Finch from To Kill a Mockingbird. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb into his skin and walk around in it.
My name is Emery Norwood. I'll be attending St. Martin's University next year, and my quote is by Albert Einstein. Your imagination is your preview of life's coming attractions.
My name is Heather Phipps. I'll be attending Brigham Young University in the fall, and my quote is by Abraham Lincoln. Most people are about as happy as they make their minds up to be. Thank you.
My name is Christina Yamat, and I'm going to the University of Washington, Tacoma. And my quote comes from a creative inspiration named Monty Ohm. "We are never fighting alone. Get up, get going, I'll meet you there."
My name is Anna Geffen. In the fall, I'll be attending the University of Oregon, and my quote is by Albert Camus. "Life is a sum of all of your choices, so what are you doing today?"
Hi, I'm Angelica Rodriguez, and I will be attending University of Washington, Seattle in the fall. And my quote is by Mr. Feeney, who said, "Believe in yourselves, dream, try, do good."
Hi, my name is Sydney Gibson. Next year I'm going to the University of Washington, and my quote is by Confucius: "It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop."
My name is Evan Coughlin. I'll be going to the University of Washington, and my quote is by Matt Groening, who once said, "You should listen to your heart and not the voices in your head."
My name is Lauren Nelson. I will be attending the University of Washington in the fall. My quote is by Steve Jobs: "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." Thank you.
My name is Brandon Folk. I will be attending the University of Washington, Seattle, and my quote is by Dr. Seuss: "A person's a person, no matter how small."
My name is Caitlin Stymack. I will be attending the University of Washington in the fall, and my quote is by Vincent van Gogh, who said, "Love many things, for therein lies the true strength, and whosoever loves much performs much and can accomplish anything. And what is done in love is done well."
My name is Jack Worden. I will be attending the University of Washington, and my quote is by A.A. Milne. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day.
My name is Hannah Hedrick. I'll be attending Western Washington University in the fall, and my quote is by Robert Ingersoll: "We rise by lifting others."
My name is Emma Ramey. I will be attending Seattle Pacific University, and my quote is by Joyce Meyer: "Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you decide to enjoy your life."
My name is Alexis Takara. Next year, I will be attending the University of Portland, and my quote is by Abraham Maslow. "In any given moment, we have two options: to step forward into growth or to step back into safety."
My name is Joe Crowley. I'll be attending the University of Portland in the fall, and my quote is by Mark Twain that says, "The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why."
My name is Sakong Kim, and I'll be going to UW Seattle in the fall, and my quote is by my hero Naruto, who said, "If you don't like your destiny, don't accept it, and instead have the courage to change it the way you want it to be."
My name is Joey Lucas, and I will be attending Western Washington University. My quote is by Franz Kafka. "You can hold back from the suffering of the world. You have every right to do so, and it is in accordance with your nature. But perhaps this very holding back is the one suffering you could have avoided."
My name is Hanso Lee, and I will be attending the University of Washington. My quote is by Lao Tzu, who once wrote, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step."
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our 2017 Top 20. Thanks, guys. Katie, you can lead them off now. Thanks. And now I'd like to introduce to you our senior class advisor, Andrew Masonheimer, better known as Senior MA.
Wow, this class can dance. Not only did you hit the quan at prom, but you knocked it out of the stratosphere. Congratulations on the best prom of the last 20 years. Now, hang on one second. This over-the-top prom provides a valuable life lesson. It was a struggle, ask anyone. We had delays, we had setbacks, confusion, and I'm not one to gossip, but major senioritis. But the seniors overcame, they remained positive, and they conquered our goal to host a spectacular prom. Congratulations. Now, in life, you will encounter roadblocks. I hope you don't, but you most likely will. The trick is to keep dancing, stay true to yourself, and be happy. There's a famous saying in Mexico that says, "One works to live and does not live to work." Take this to mean, do your best always, but find a balance among family, responsibilities, and hobbies. Finally, class of 2017, remember that every job is a self-portrait of the person who did it. I wish you all the best. Thank you for an amazing 4 years, and now we have some housekeeping to do. I know that Landon already had done this, but the truth be known, the class of 17, you have the most talented and caring group of students in the state. They have counseled and guided you tirelessly to arrive at this moment. Please give them a huge, double huge round of applause. And then, of course, you have to give a shout out to all your loved ones. That's why you're here. Ole! Okay, so bear with me, we've got a few more things to do. First of all, I would like to recognize the ASB cabinet. If they would please rise. Thank you for leading the school so well. And Ms. Hathaway was so delighted that you were her last class. Congratulations and thank you. And now, the recognition of the Senior Senate. Would you all please rise? We had our bumps and bruises and moments of greatness. You have heard me say proper planning prevents poor performance more times than one can count. However, we did it! I am so extremely proud of you. You have collectively reserved a place in my heart. Thank you for all your hard work. One more thing. I've never been this organized in my life. Okay. Faculty Inspiration Awards. These awards were voted by your very own stadium staff, and it's an extreme honor that they will receive a plaque that is holding Mr. Aketa, and they will also receive a plaque today. I'm just gonna guess which one. This person is an actress. She's an amazing Spanish student. She asks a question for everything, and one day might just study Russian studies at UW. I'd like to recognize Lauren Nelson, please. And now, I never had this person in class, but I've heard all the staff just say he's marvelous. He's just a great all-around person. Mr. Joe Crowley, please come forward. Okay, yes.
Congratulations, guys. Well-chosen candidates. Members of the board, Ms. Winsco, Ms. Vial, Superintendent Santorno, Deputy Superintendent Garcia, staff, parents, my administrative staff, family, friends, welcome to the graduation of the class of 2017. Whew. Yeah. Our 4 years together have been tremendous. Since your freshman year in 2013, our school had been recognized by the state of Washington for closing the achievement gap. The Washington Post for the last 3 years has recognized us as one of the most challenging high schools in America. And the U.S. News and World Report ranked Stadium the best high school in Tacoma. Our performing arts, band, choir, orchestra, musical had outstanding years. The band was one of the 16 best in the nation. And our musical will be recognized this Monday by the Fifth Avenue Theater. We had a Grand Master, many finalists in state competition, national All-Americans. It took over 40 years, Landon talked about, but we made it to state in football. As well as tennis, golf, soccer, wrestling, cross-country, track, fast pitch, and swimming. You distinguished yourself through academic excellence in advanced placement courses, college and the high school, art, career pathway, and Running Start programs. Your years were forged through hard work, an insatiable curiosity for learning, and a giving spirit, which Emma talked about. Not only to your fellow students, but to the community. You did it the stadium way. One key ingredient to our success, and I am so thankful for, has always been our staff. Our stadium staff knows that you are our future. They know that they're here to help you to become the best learner. They care about every single individual. And they've been a pleasure for me to work with, and I know we wouldn't be here without them. So right now, I'd like the stadium staff to please stand. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you, staff. On behalf of the staff, the district, I would like to thank the parents and families and friends that have supported each of the students and the stadium community. So students, let's give our parents and family a big round of applause. You know, parents, when I sat in your shoes, I wanted three things. I wanted to see my kid come in. I wanted to see my kid walk across this stage. And I wanted to take tons of family pictures after this when we're done. Oh, and there's one more thing. I had to listen to Mr. Kettle's final message. I was really looking forward to that. Class of 2017. You know, my goal and the goal of our staff has always been to get you to that next level. Commencement is defined as a new beginning. It's a first step to the next level. Now, there's an old cliche that we've always said, and that I always say, and that is go out there and improve the world. It may be overused, but I still believe that you are embarking on a journey to discover the power to improve the world. But how do you do that? There's one key I'd like you to remember, and to continue doing your 12 or 13 years of education, and that is continue to seek to understand and learn. That means you always remain curious, think of other perspectives, and always ask why. As you do this, I'd like you to always strive to be your best. This is not defined by a Snapchat, Twitter post, or someone else's opinion. This is defined by you and your standard in life. Your best will grow as you continue to seek to understand. Did you know that you're officially called the Z generation? You're characterized as conscientious, hardworking, mindful of your future. So get your heart and minds ready, class of 2017, because you're gonna get ready to rock the world. Yeah. By the authority vested in me by the state of Washington, I certify that the graduating class of Stadium High School has met the requirements as stipulated by the state of Washington and Tacoma School District Number 10, and as such, I hereby present the class of 2017 to Superintendent of Tacoma Public Schools, Carla Santorno.
Congratulations, Stadium Class of 2017. We are so proud of you. Your participation in this celebration today is a demonstration of your personal grit, your perseverance, and your talent. Don't underestimate the power of this incredible journey that you have begun. High school graduation is extraordinary. It's an accomplishment, and it's a critical, positive first step toward the life you get to lead. We hold you in high esteem, and we expect incredible things. With the assurance of Principal Kevin Ikeda that the Stadium High School class of 2017 has met the requirements for graduation, it is my pleasure to present this class to School Board Director Winskill for graduation.
Welcome, everybody. I want you students to know that Tacoma is going to be the next great place in the state of Washington. And many of you are going to leave, but I hope that many of you will come back. And I'd like to do a little thing I've never done before, but I'd like everybody in the audience who graduated from Stadium themselves or had a child graduate from Stadium to please stand so we can see this fine tradition that we have in Tacoma. That's really exciting. So I have a little story to tell about my sister. So she was in Seattle a little over 20 years ago, and she decided to go listen to an author speak. And she went to the University Bookstore, and very few people were there. She felt really sorry for that author because there were so few people there, but she decided she'd better buy the book. And it was kind of an improbable story about someone named Harry Potter. Well, she held on to that book, and not too many years later, it was worth many thousands of dollars. When she tried to sell that book, she went to 11 publishers who said, this will never be successful. Thomas Edison famously said, when he was trying to invent the electric light bulb, I had 10,000 opportunities instead of 10,000 failures. I am always excited about failure because I'm always reading these articles about people who try and try and try and people ignore them, and then later they win the Nobel Prize or they publish this bestseller. So I want you to remember as students that you aren't always successful, but sometimes by those failures, everything comes together. So by the power vested in me by the state of Washington, and with the assurance of the superintendent you have completed all graduation requirements, it is my pleasure to declare this class graduated.
Gray gowns, please take your positions. It is now time to award the diplomas. So I'll have you right in the middle here.
Kaylee Allen.
Sam Wheelock.
Addison Hornbeck.
Mitchell Greer.
Emery Norwood.
Charlie Andrew.
Rika Lindman.
Peter Buffo.
Logan Barker.
Casey Simpson.
Tanner Lasky.
Heather Phipps.
Jack Warden.
Anna Geffen.
Brandon Folk.
Hansel Lee.
Bridget Gray.
Kyle Mills.
Teresa Antonio.
Matthew Hillis.
Manu Samoa Antonio.
Aiden Gaffney.
Chelsea Olson.
Landon Mason.
Christina Yamat.
Sydney Gibson.
Angelica Rodriguez.
Catherine Mueller.
Christina Bernardes.
Lauren Nelson.
Madison Rodriguez Waldroop.
Julia Battishill.
Joseph Steele.
Benjamin Yokoyama.
Ramon Robalino.
Thomas Wynn.
Jacob Bailey.
Sakong Casey Kim.
Joseph Crowley.
Baron Boone.
Kellyanna Carone.
Alexis Takara.
Samantha Putnam.
Hannah Hedrick.
Emma Ramey. Brooke Embry.
Cassidy Rojecki.
Evan Coughlin.
Jenna Rosenbaum.
Emily Roy.
Caitlin Steinmack.
Nicole Gaddy.
Christopher Bakken.
Liam Johnston.
Eliana Varnador.
Paige Thompson.
Austin Miles.
Rachel Ryu.
Theodore Caldwell.
Joseph Lucas.
Cody Sheeler.
Jacob Sowers.
Kennedy Cook.
Mia Springstead.
Michael Dilworth.
Vanessa Higgins.
Madeline Stinsrud.
Ruby Gellner.
Hannah Fix.
Shane Lincoln.
Alexa Herman.
Adam Milne.
Lauren German.
Tyler Murphy.
Brooke Franick.
Dawson Atwood.
Angelina De La Mora Love.
Gavin Masterson.
Jaya Blaylock.
Benjamin Carswell.
Brianna Carl.
Jimena Prado.
Kyle Stanton.
Emily Martin.
Kyle Hammond.
Bronwyn Jones.
Joseph Tankowitz.
Hope Shaw.
Brandon Go.
Mercedes Chia.
Maxwell Novak.
Hannah Kim.
Brandon Kennedy Walters.
Imalu Martinez.
Jose Mascareno.
Sung Park.
Garrett Nugent.
Stephanie Hong.
Victoria Albers.
Janelli Hernandez.
Addison Moore.
Destiny Smith.
Ryan Naylor.
Amanda Poole.
Jalen Scott.
Lindsay Schultz.
Jack Blair.
Erica Hoagland.
Blake Wilcox.
Abby Miller.
Nicholas Nielsen.
Corey Vangen.
Brian Pignon.
Taylor Truitt.
Alex Newberg.
Susie Collins.
Songho Lee.
Isaiah Potter.
Hugh McInnes.
Austin Plaja.
Elizabeth McInnes.
Melanie Alvarado.
John Blasco Jr.
Logan Burge.
Donovan Mahana.
Lillian Woodworth.
JC Hughes.
Jordan Rogers.
Marcel Ferguson. Margaret May Corbett.
Leonard Muwathi.
Rebecca Benningfield.
Jamal Muhammad.
Anna Murphy.
William Iyer.
Ashley Peterson.
Henry Stewart Wood.
Justin Pracis.
Ethan Au.
Keith Brandon Ganatano.
Austin Burton.
Sang Trin.
Arel Paingun.
Nick Erickson.
Zachary Bennett.
Hayden Luther.
Soren Davis.
Andy Klinskar.
Rylan Neal.
Sapirith Yim.
Nicholas Tolas.
Chelsea Pearson.
Paul Wadsworth.
Leanna Limestall.
Alexander Tolas.
Alyssa Deaton.
Ethan Lee.
Mariah Moore.
Samuel Kenzora.
Hannah Shreves.
Jacob Wilcox.
Yasmin Smith.
Tanner Gherkin.
Riley McIntosh.
Sean Keelan.
Sue Lee.
Megan Abraham.
Chris Smith.
Louis Dummett.
David Freeman.
Marcos Hernandez.
Julia Kopp.
Jacob Goff.
Henry Koi Nui III.
Mariah Gonzalez.
Junathan Summers.
Amanda Lopez.
Kiana Cepeda.
Jiyoon Kim.
Jennifer Sutton.
Andrea Gordon.
Taylor Bogan Waller.
Matthew North.
Nicholas Bisson.
Jacob Spears.
Madison Oliver.
Xavier Woodruff.
Sydney Donnelly.
Joshua Sweetman.
Marissa Fenton.
Lillian Mangan.
Brenna Donner.
Crystal Iverson.
Ariana Wooten.
Isabel Hankel.
Michaela Elgin.
Ava Knudsen.
Olivia Burgeon.
Dylan Pitzer.
Jordan Bauer.
Havala Furling.
Justice Meyer.
Ivy Mills.
Drew Newser.
Maggie Fredericks.
Nicholas O'Neill.
Colin Kleberger.
Channing Blevins.
Georgia Young.
Delaney Dahl.
Joshua Tucker.
Paige Campbell.
Michael Winnie.
Margaret Boardman.
Natalie Larson.
Luke Norvell.
Sydney Modica.
Charles Gregory.
Corey Snow.
Mitchell Fermo.
Miles Williams.
June Lee.
Kira Gish.
Cage Punkasem.
Abigail Venus.
Damian Sanchez.
Lily Craig.
Ty Frost.
Kylie Young.
Nathan Sayaseng.
Philip Schmidt.
Zoe Lafferty.
Sarah Schweinler.
David Blakesley.
Vanessa Bussell.
Stephen Cobb.
Brianna Wiley.
Jeremy Grease.
Marco Pelletieri.
Adam Wright.
Marcello Russo.
Maxwell Warnke.
Jacob Debnam.
Jacob Rainbolt.
Levi Dennis.
Hayden Eggleston.
Shane Pennick.
Katie Ryan.
Bernard Tawa Esse.
Darius Dwayne.
Malik Motley.
Savon Wiltz.
Kobe Martineau.
Jovan Cordova.
Taylor Dabney.
Kyle Folsom.
Tao Huynh.
Drew Larson.
Santana Gaines Ramos.
Jacob Meyer.
Jade Hill.
Jeremiah Barrett.
Joseph Hyun.
Salam Gadefa.
Emily McCauley.
Jennifer Nguyen.
Sunny Nguyen.
Trang Bui.
Tao Tran.
Laura Ferrero Piñeros.
Champuna Wati Napawat.
Riley Golden.
Tavian Jordan Layakan.
Jamat Sears.
Elijah Powers.
James Sweigel.
Richard Jones.
Corey Threats.
Jaman Chambers.
Carlos Casillas.
Zachary Smith.
John Gaskin III.
Angelique Smith.
Jacob Woody.
Ciara Rowland.
Genoa Valentin.
Aiden Esparza.
Malia Bananola.
Jesse Holtz.
Haley Dunkel.
Gabriel Pike.
Sarah Drotzboom.
Jared Henninger.
Lorenzo Thompson.
Christian Rhyme.
Subin Kim.
Samuel Coker. Sophia Diaz Mitchell.
Atsidi Incenso.
Madison Olmsted.
Emily Bailey.
April Scott.
Lila Mansell Westfall.
Julia Korovnik.
Sarah DeWitt.
Ha Shin.
Alexander Cook.
Angel Atanasov.
Mary Gasper.
Lauren Gaskill.
Jacqueline Alvarez. Madeline Larson. Grace Quigley. Helena De La Pena. Makira Gaines.
Congratulations, class. And now I'd like to welcome Landon and Chelsea back to the stage for the turning of the tassel.
Seniors, please rise from your seats.
Tigers, it's time to turn your tassels.
You have now graduated.
Thank you.